recap of last week?
A little bit.
You're not getting one. Tough.
Oh, well, shit.
I don't think it would matter because my character isn't here anymore. So
Yeah, basically, the main thing that happened last week was Tenzin bailed on you all because you are low-life sacks of shit.
yep,
Um,
pretty much.
and a couple people were upset, and a couple other people really didn't care. And there's a party going on for Blake and the Lord Mayor's daughter because they started dating.
And we turned the question, like the
Yes,
mission thing.
You did that as well, yes.
Yeah.
What's Keegan's special girl?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. You'll find out.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that you don't know about yet. That's what it is.
It's furries.
I need the Breton style crafting motif. I'm sorry. Continue.
So, last week, the other thing that happened was that Kia went shopping with Kim. So actually, it kind of does work out that they're the two that aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kia totally went shopping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean.
I did too.
She names her characters too much similar.
Similar, yeah.
Kia and Sai.
Well,
Yeah.
Sai is just... Yeah, okay, true.
Whatever. Shut up. So, that morning, they've gone out shopping, Zai and Zephyr. What are the rest of you doing the morning of... This is basically the morning of that party.
I think we sent you a list of things that we wanted to buy, sell, and shit.
Did you?
Did I? Did we?
I did.
Oh.
I don't know if you did.
I didn't.
Hang on, let me look at Casey. He's like, oh, he did?
Did you? I don't know. Who did?
Let's see. Did you? You sent me questions about the chain gun. You wanted options for possible mods, which I've not given you. I'm not actually seeing...
No, that's basically it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm fixing the minigun, and I'm later going to check up at the... What do we call it? The barracks?
The Citadel.
First of all, it's not a
The
minigun.
Citadel.
It's a railgun.
It's a goddamn minigun, Doc. Don't fight me on this. It's a minigun.
Question.
Technically,
Question, Casey.
the item is a belt-fed chain gun.
A minigun.
Chain gun.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, I'm just leaving that for repairs at a thing shop, weapons shop.
Mm-hmm. Give me an investigation roll just to see how long it takes you to find someone who can fix that.
Can't I just, yelp it? Oh! I know the best one.
Hey.
You certainly do. It takes you
What's up?
very little time that morning to find that.
Fuck yeah.
What was that, Doc?
I said, hey, what's up?
No.
Okay. Well, fuck you then.
No, I've already told you how that's gonna happen.
Hey, what's up? Oh, inflation.
Yeah, but
my heart rate.
It's not
Why-
applicable anymore. You really want to wait?
No, I've worked it out. So just
All right.
chill. Don't freak out. I don't want to lose that event, so I've found a way around it.
Okay.
So, you look around a bit, and you do find a gunsmith in town that says that he will have no problem at all fixing it. It will take him, because of the damage that is done to it, about a week to fix it.
Oh, shit.
Mainly because he's got to order some parts that aren't, like, off the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to undo some damage that's been done to it, as it's been just horribly traded.
Well, I mean,
And he says that it will cost you 100 gold to basically for the materials and labor to sort it out.
I can do that.
Okay.
Fuck, dude, that's cheap.
Removing that.
Well, yeah, it's because he's the parts that he needs to
A
actually
paladin.
fix. Well, yeah, it's also because he's a paladin. That certainly helps, of course. I mean, you know, what else would you think was going to happen?
Mm.
So you get that dropped off. Make a note that you can come back for that in 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes you about the first hour or two of that morning. So what are you guys doing from there? How are you spending the rest of your day during the festival?
Aiden's gonna. What's an efficient way to get Durden's attention, like during this party? Because it's so busy. I don't want to bother him too much, you know.
Well, I mean, the efficient way to get his attention is to walk up to the bar and shout at him.
Yeah, well, I want to
Hey.
piss him off.
Then
Does he
probably
usually
leave him
allow?
alone during the party.
Dude, just do the thing where you like when you're at a busy club and there's a lot of hot girls. You just like in the middle, like, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, if you look
Does he allow messages typically?
Actually, you do know that there is an enchantment on the area behind the bar that actually prevents anyone from getting messages while they're behind the bar.
Oh, okay, interesting. I will try to get Durden's attention then.
Yeah.
It's a way of keeping his staff from being distracted all the time by magic users trying to get their attention.
Too often a wizard has said, "A white Russian, please." I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend a few minutes, you get his attention. It doesn't turn out to be too hard to do so. He walks over to you and he kind of looks around and he goes, "Yeah, how can I help?"
Hello, Durden. It's kind of a sensitive topic. Do you, and I kind of whisper this to him in a low voice, and I say, do you have any scrolls you'd be willing to get rid of?
Scrolls. Well, there's always a possibility that I've got something. I mean, well, in the vault. What kind of scrolls are you looking for?
Oh, nothing major, you know, enhancement spells, debilitation spells, whatever you have.
Alright, well, it's really busy right now, but what I'll say is, give me a list of what you're looking for, and, probably tomorrow when it's a bit, slower, I'll head over to my vault and, see if I've got anything you're looking for.
Of course, I would be willing to compensate him, obviously.
Well, I'd expect you to.
I mean,
Yeah, you know, hero of the bar and everything. Don't want to push that title too much.
You won't, believe me.
I know. He pulls out a piece of paper, and it does have a list of spells on it, basically, that he hands to him.
What levels are what? If you just let me know what these spells
It's
are. Kind of,
yeah, I'll just send it to you right now.
is it all mainly low-level stuff?
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to recheck
We're only
like
level
one
5,
of the spells.
so yeah, I would imagine.
Shield,
Yeah.
haste, fly, invisibility, and blindness. Wish.
Yeah, he does kind of glance over the list, kind of real quick, and he kind of chuckles and he says, "Oh, you want like bread and butter stuff?" Oh,
Yeah, my arsenal's a little lacking recently.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, my vault's more likely to contain, well, frankly, more valuable scrolls than these, but But I'll have a look. There's a few of these that I might hold on to for one reason or another.
What kind of valuable scrolls are we talking?
Well, the kind that you take as trophies whenever you go delving. I mean,
Fair point.
you know, I've got a few power words, a few gates. I know about. I remember those. Oh, you know, I've got a scroll of wish from quite early in the first age. Actually, one of the key archmaguses of the dwarves. That's a real treat right there.
If we ever want to fuck this campaign up, let's go with that.
Well, Aiden folds his arm and says, "You don't have that. There's no way."
You want to bet?
How much?
100 gold.
I meant for the scroll.
Oh, I thought just to see that I have it.
No, I believe you, Durnan. You're not untrustworthy. But no, how much were you thinking for something like that?
Just a second.
That's a legendary fucking scroll. That's like
Yeah, I mean, no
at least
matter the amount.
50K.
I mean, no matter the amount of money he would ask for, he could just wish for more.
No, that's not true.
No,
Because
There's a limit.
there's a limit of 25,000 without risk. But if you wanted to be a betting man and risk more, then you
He
could.
says
But
100,000 for it.
Oh,
What is that? Out of character conversion, isn't that like 100 plat? Or is that 1,000
That's
plat?
100 plat? What?
Yeah.
That's
1,000 plat.
Yeah.
1,000 plat, okay.
Oh,
He-
sorry.
That's 10,000 plat.
10,000 plat.
Oh,
oh
okay.
yeah, oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's 10 plat to a gold. Yeah, so it's 10,000 platinum.
Okay. Aiden smirks and says, maybe another time. Just let me know how much those are, and I'll be willing to pay.
Sounds good. I'll, if I find any of them, I'll have one of my boys bring a note up to the room to let you know which ones I've got.
Thank you, Durnan. Sorry to keep you for so long.
No problem. Now, buy a drink.
Elven wine, please. Some of the leafy kinds.
Piss water. Got it. He charges you the normal
Yeah.
3 silver, and then you get nice wine from him. It actually, in spite of what he calls it, is very good elven wine.
He won't. Aiden isn't a drinker, so he just kind of sips it gently and watches the party. Oh, and he does ask, where's the main celebration going to be held?
At the palace, of course. The Lord Mayor's front lawn.
Is everyone invited, or do you need permission?
I can
If you
answer
needed
that.
permission, do you think they'd be crowding the gates from the outline?
Yeah, really.
No, it's free
It-
food.
it's supposed
free
to be a
drink, it's
feast.
yeah. They're,
Sorry,
they're
Ed.
putting a feast on the lawn. Well, not actually on the lawn, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Alright, sorry. I
Mostly
just...
on the lawn, down the street, and then around the corner.
Guys, just imagine having the entire celebrating that someone finally is getting laid.
It's not even getting laid. It's just the chance of getting laid.
Well, I mean, considering the circumstances, I'm thinking it won't take long. Missed.
Do you often think about Blake's getting laid?
What?
Yeah, he's put you in a trap.
Oh.
there.
Yeah. I can't really answer that.
Yeah. So who else is doing anything for the Is anyone actually going down to the party, or?
Yeah, who else? Me. I have gone. Sigurd's gone. Who else? Doc. Oh, right, left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was
shit,
asking more along
okay.
the lines of the couple of you that still have things that you can be doing. Are you actually going to the party, or?
I mean,
yeah, I'll make
yeah.
my way there.
I would go with Aiden if time permits. I don't know how. I mean, I would want to do the requisition thing for the mods or buy them, if possible, like early on, so I don't need to like wait a long time for them to actually arrive or something like that.
Right. I will tell you, the mods do take a while. Just because of the care and precision that's taken into them. So
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy as well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. You know from previously hearing about knights moaning about how long it takes. You can be looking anywhere from a week to a month, depending on the modifications that they have to have your armor for. So,
in that case, I would suggest to Aiden that, we visit during the evening, of course. That's when the celebration will be at its best. And that will give me enough time to put some,
Remove some of the rust from your armor, maybe?
No, I've already explained why I won't. But I do think there are some modifications that they could put into the armor. But I need to fill out forms, and as we all know, it takes up to 2 to 3 hours to fill out these forms, as is the proper way of doing these things.
Thank you for explaining the Paladin's litigation.
Thank you. I was very good in Bureaucracy 101.
Yes, process
Yes.
of taking legal action. Okay.
And then I have also these forms. You can fill them out for fun, which is great. You just need to fill this out, and you can actually get your own forms to fill in. They don't actually do anything, but if you ever have a late night where you can't sleep, you can fill them in, send them in, and they say if you did it correctly or not. Yeah.
yeah,
Of course.
Training. I mean, yeah, you have to do
Why does it
Sorry,
Why does
someone's
it ask
calling.
if you've been exposed to magic? Oh, no,
They're
he's gone.
calling Madman to find out why he wasn't at the meeting.
Where the fuck were you? This was an important meeting. You're fired.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
By the way, I have another. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
would
can't
love
fire
to do
me.
that.
I quit.
I would love to do that.
Weren't you gonna quit that, or didn't you find a new job?
I haven't been back. I'm actually signed off on the sick at the moment. I still
Don't you
know what
guys?
the result
Don't you
is.
get something called bed days, or something where it's literally just I'm not sick, but I just want to take a day off.
No.
We don't
okay.
get sick.
I mean, you can take a personal day,
Oh,
which is basically just I need the day off, and I'm not wanting to tell you why, but that's not. The
Yeah,
same
yeah.
as-
Oh,
are we talking in-game or out of game?
I'm assuming he means out
Out
of
of
game.
Oh,
no,
okay, shit.
in-game.
Sorry, I just heard the last part, and I assumed if you asked if paladins get sick days. I was like, we can't get sick, so no.
Yeah, no.
If
If
a
you're
paladin
looking for
says,
the sick
"Oh,
benefits."
I have the flu," they're like, "Bullshit, dude."
Yeah, that's not exactly. Yeah. That would be questioned heavily.
Yeah, I am sick. Oh shit, then it's serious. Like you're
Must
dying.
be magic.
Yeah, you need to be
Brocus.
purged. Yes.
I get you over to a private place where we can talk for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask, Rokus, I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do you think you could do me a favor in regards to finding information, specifically from your order?
Well, I do trust you, Aiden. It's just I have made vows to not disclose inside information to from our order to outsiders. Hang on, let me roll. Pausing. However,
Fuck it.
however, where I cannot tell you any information, I cannot help if you were to stumble upon it on your own.
Right, of
And
course.
I might accidentally hint in what direction you should stumble.
Okay. It's ominous. But could you find information out about paladins using royal elves?
Using Like-
Yes.
as team members, or
No.
no? I assumed you
Probably not.
weren't.
But if they are team members, I would like to know that as well. Basically, I'm just wondering their names and how many. If there's happens to be other information on why they would ever bother, that would be useful too, but I'm not willing to push it.
I know that the Iron Soul would not condone the exploitation of elves. At least, if they didn't think the ends would justify the means, considering the
They definitely wouldn't exploit them unless they had a reason to.
yeah, I mean totally, and considering the demons that have possessed some people recently, I understand your worry. I'll look about. I'm new to this, Aiden. I'm not good at this cloak and dagger stuff.
What? No, this isn't cloak and dagger. I mean,
This-
if you're not able to receive the information, then I don't want you to place yourself at risk. Certainly not.
But thank you.
And I thank you, my friend. He puts a hand on your shoulder. Or, like, the plating armor.
Roche is like, mental note. Who to betray? Okay, so pros and cons.
Let me spend 2 days thinking about this real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's all Aiden does.
Yep.
Okay. So we will say that whichever of you are deciding to go. Well, actually.
Oh,
are
yeah,
you-
he does.
yeah. Are you going to drop off your armor before you go to the festivities?
I mean, first I would ask what I could requisition or outfit it with before I just give away my armor to someone. Basically, some nerd at the barracks, like, yeah, I can make an outfit.
Well, no. At your clearance level, the main
Yeah.
upgrades that are available
Mm-hmm.
are going to either just give the armor more what do you call it, hit points. Basically, it's going to make it more sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what, or the other thing would be to increase the healing ability of your wonder drugs using some magnifiers in the armor. The other
Super dose
options
of heroin.
are kind of probably out of your clearance level as of yet. Still,
I would ask about increasing the wonder drug efficiency.
certainly. Now they do say that it needs to be signed off by a Lord of the Order or a commander of one of the standing units.
Would I? Oh yeah, shit, dude. One of them were fighting with us at the fire pit, a fire dragon, fire demon thing.
Yes.
I've forgotten his name. Shit.
That would have been a good thing to know.
Hang on. I have notes. 2 hours later. Lord Paladin Jeffries. I don't know who that is, but I have his name here. Lord Paladin, that seems too high though.
Let me just look.
I think Lord Paladin Jeffries died, and Squire William didn't know about it when I called him and asked him to talk about the perimeter person.
Yes,
thing.
you are correct there, yeah.
Okay.
So he will not be very beneficial to you.
I mean,
I'll be right back.
Hey, doesn't the head of one of the finger people owe you a favor?
yeah, exactly. But I don't want to waste like a real favor from one of these lords on something like this. I'm thinking more like, okay, one of us are about to be executed. We should maybe call in a favor.
I would have
Like
just like
that
gone
level.
for a promotion. You know, a new suit.
I don't want a new suit.
I know.
He's been offered a new suit already without anything.
100
I
times.
know. I'm
They even
old
say it's not a very good suit.
It's fine. I would. I mean, could I ask Lord Kelmdire and say if he could refer me to a good trusted commander of the Paladins to?
Well, he's currently in the palace
Shit,
in the
you're
midst
right.
of all of this.
Would I know who Kelmdire is associated with mostly? Like, this is his go-to guy.
You do know that...
Don't say Blake's.
Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just looking something up. I'll be 1 second.
No problem.
Where is my note on the hierarchy?
Basically, I would maybe I could, like, at the, what did you call it, Citadel?
Citadel, yes.
Could, like, can ask about and see if I could find out who would be, like, closely associated with Kelmdire. Or you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna talk to Lord Hessen. Oh, no, okay. Are you sending me stuff?
I'll just send it in game.
Oh. Okay, sure. I'm gonna talk to him.
That is someone that you do know their name. You've not met them, but you know who they are.
In that case, I would go to him with my permission slip.
Okay. You basically call in, you look into things. The next appointment that he has for you is in 4 days' time.
Bitch. I don't say that over comms.
I didn't think you would.
I'll
He's
schedule.
very busy.
Yeah, I'll schedule. I'll schedule an appointment, and then I'm gonna try to call up Lord Hessen or his squire. He's the lord of the 5th
Yep,
tenant.
you certainly
Yeah.
can get in touch with his squire, yes.
Yeah, and I would say to him, I would like to make a report to Lord Hessen about the efficiency of the equipment that he borrowed me.
The squire basically does inform you that although the lord is currently occupied, remember they're all at that meal.
Yeah.
Those fat fucks are just like drinking coffee, sitting
Christ.
there. Ooh, we're the lords.
Yeah,
Coffee,
I'm
what
trying
do
to
you
get work done here,
What are
boy.
you talking about? They were drinking whiskey at like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, the lords are, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say, okay, of course he is. I mean, I understand, and that's very reasonable. And please let him know.
The squire does say that he will pass along the message,
Mhm.
and that he will reply as soon as he has had a chance to speak with his lord.
Great. My email address is roachesroach at Titan.
He's already got your common coded. So
Okay, okay.
caller IDs, a wonderful.
Aiden, I think we're going to go to the party right now. I think I had my fill for bureaucracy for the day.
Good.
I love bureaucracy. 10 minutes later. Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's like a battered wife, like always returns, like,
I love
shit.
bureaucracy.
I hate it. I hate it. And then, oh, by the way,
That will change into more like traditional clothing, out of the wizard's robes and into like more traditional suit, not a tie, just like a standard vest.
yeah. And I give my armor in for repair, and also do the same. Like I try to wear my formal jumpsuit.
Repair, you say?
You do have a uniform. Yeah.
Yeah. I go with that, like almost parade uniform.
Yeah.
And I'll make it crystal clear for the technician that I will gut him if he scrubs that rust off the armor.
He just makes this kind of disgusted face at you, but just shakes his head.
And don't wash it.
This is.
There's puke on the inside, dude.
No, it's not.
Worst kept
Oh.
suits. I mean, it's in horrible condition. Are you sure you don't need a replacement?
I'm sure.
I mean, one encounter with one of those. What they call those things from the Royal that came out 3 or 4 weeks ago, and one of the other texts looked at them and goes, "Rust monsters. It'd have a field day with that thing."
I fought a fire demon, I fought a dragon, and I fought a living tree. I think I'm fine with this thing, alright?
Not a fought a dragon.
I encountered a dragon.
I like
baby.
how your
Yeah,
dragon,
you
your
looked at a
dragon was the
dragon.
weakest,
I looked at a
and the
dragon.
tree was.
And the guy that's been talking to you looks at you, and he leans over to the other guy and he goes, "Check the respiratory filters on it as well. I'm not sure getting through those." But yeah, you send it in for repair.
Yeah. It's the inside that counts, guys, not the outside.
Something like this. That's what Aeden's wearing.
Got it.
And I'll wear I just imagine like a old school type formal uniform.
Military wear.
Yeah.
I like the idea that it's sort of like a navy uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's very much kind of your traditional white and gold color scheme. Navy, kind of. I mean, it's got the tunic element that hangs down past the waist, so it's like almost like a long coat type thing. In a lot of ways, other than the color scheme, it's probably not too dissimilar to what Charles has just posted there in the chat. As far as the top part, probably not sweeping
No,
down
that's-
low.
That's a robe that he's wearing, or like a tunic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it would be tunic-like, would be the uniform.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably straight bottomed rather than the angle, but something quite like that. In the Order's color scheme, of course.
Of course.
I look at him and say, "Are you copying me?"
Jesus Christ!
What?
Oh, someone's always calling Doc.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey Doc, I have a phone now. You should give me your number.
At least ask him for his number
That is
when he's in the call.
strong silence.
He's taking. He just took a phone
I know. I
call.
did that on purpose.
Okay. Yeah,
They keep calling me these fucking federal
Just block-
loan.
Block the number.
Oh my god.
Just block the number, dude.
We always get the scams over here.
How do I do that?
Do you have an Android or Apple?
Oh.
a Nokia 3310.
Yeah. I have a old 1980s brick phone.
Yeah. Like you
Weighs
need
15 pounds.
you need a small nuclear reactor. You just put it in there. You lose some hair. It's fine.
Usually it's in your phone settings somewhere, Doc. Like go into your settings for your phone app, and that it should be somewhere in there.
I mean, I just hold in the number, and then I have the option of.
Yeah, you can do that.
It depends
That's what
on
I
the
have
phone,
too.
really. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, it is possible. So from there, you turn in your armor for repair. You head down to the party. As you guys arrive there, you're probably arriving a little bit after lunchtime, mid-afternoonish maybe, and the party is in full swing. There are already people passed out drunk along the sides of the road. There are Titans Guard quite all over the place because it is so busy. Shoot. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm going to have to AFK a minute. Hold on.
No problem. God damn it, Doc.
Now he's calling Casey. It's like, oh, hey Casey, I don't want to give my number to Seeger. Yeah, I know, Doc. It really sucks. We have this fun phone conversation once a week.
Was that your what's it called? Was that your impression of Casey? Yeah, I know, Doc. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's your impression.
This my Casey impression.
Hell yeah!
This is my Casey.
Yeah. And this my Doc impression. No, sorry, that's Jamie. That's Jamie.
That's Jamie.
That's Jamie. Oh, hey, my name is Doc, and I talk like this. There we go.
talk like this.
Yes, I really got it now. Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm walking here. I got it. Yeah,
Great.
spot on.
And here's my impression of you. Oh, good work, Morgan.
I'm a Norwegian.
Yeah, you just ordered like a full hamburger menu at McDonald's. Yes, that was amazing. It was-
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
I honestly thought you were speaking Danish.
It's a poetic language.
Yeah.
It really is.
I bought these at Comic Con. They're very nice.
What'd you buy?
Hockey sticks.
Yeah, Pocky.
Oh, Bucky.
You can get them at like any sort of like fast food or not fast food like grocery market that has like a Asian aisle or you guys don't have that?
Yeah, we do have like Asian eyes, but we don't have this.
Oh, is it in like it may be in the candy section or some shit.
Nah,
What's this about?
that's
That
some weird.
sucks.
Like we don't have Pocky over here, and I bought some at Comic Con. It was
How
nice.
much did it cost?
15 kroner.
What is that, like a couple
It's like-
cents?
Yeah, I think that's like $1.
No.
It's cheaper.
You should also, if you're looking for that stuff, Madman, look up Mikado.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. 15. That's $1.6.
Doc was closer.
Yeah, if you look up Mikado as well, you might be more likely to get that because that's the UK version of the same thing.
Okay, cool. Candy.
So yes,
the
you
candy
reach
shop.
the celebration, and it is in full swing. Guards are everywhere, drunks are everywhere. As you approach the palace, which most of you probably never stepped within the walls of the palace before,
I have.
Madman being the exception.
Of course, I'm VIP. And I make that very clear to Aiden. Like, oh yeah, hi Greg. I was here earlier. Left side.
I don't want to be here, but I'm just watching.
And as you step into the outer wall, into the courtyard,
I'll be here.
a very large green grass opening. Actually, Aoden, more grass than you're used to seeing outside of the green zone. So that's actually something that you would probably appreciate on a normal day. On this day, that grass is being trampled by hundreds and hundreds of people who are gathered around massive, long wooden tables that have been laid out that are just piled with food and barrels of drink and just assorted treats and pretty much anything you can think of that they've managed to get their hands on.
I will make a note that I did not bring any of my magical items.
Okay.
Just to make sure.
Is it common? Like, should I wear my Sword of Order, even with my formal wear, or is that?
It
What
is
is this,
not.
Israel?
Huh?
I said, what is this, Israel? You don't get it?
No, I get
They
it.
carry their weapons everywhere.
It would not necessarily be required as you're off duty,
Mm-hmm.
but it would also not be uncommon.
In that case, I would bring mine.
Okay.
Just to like showcase I'm a paladin. Look at this
Well,
hilt.
the uniform kind of does that as well.
That too, but I mean the giant blade also makes kind of sense.
Of course.
Yeah.
I will tell you that wielding the blade outside of your armor feels a bit unusual,
Mm-hmm.
just because you're so used to having the bulk of it that it's not something you do often.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna like wave it around or shit. I mean, I might challenge Blake to a duel to the death. I mean, that's on the
I'm
table.
all for that. I am all for that.
Is that legal?
Um.
I mean, I'm in the military. I'm not a noble.
It's kind of a gray area. I mean, technically, challenging him to a duel is completely legal and honorable. A duel to the death is a bit more questionable.
Is
I
it
mean-
like a duel to first blood?
Normally, they actually do third blood.
Okay.
But I mean,
Cool.
if I can't control if that blood comes like from the gashing, like open wound from him not having a head.
And that's when it becomes a gray area that
Yeah, I mean,
there are a
but,
lot
you
of
know,
questions asked.
Accidents happens.
That'd actually be really cool if you dueled him in the middle of the celebration and won. Just completely fucking make an enemy of every noble here. Every person, every paladin.
Everyone's are just very happy about this, and I'm just no. I'm the Rust Knight. I don't like fun.
That
Okay.
pretty much sums it up, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to the party. Is there anything that you're specifically looking to do, or are you just kind of celebrating along?
I'm gonna be looking up on the. Are these the type of walls that have like barricades or not barricades, but whatever those things you can stand on?
Palisades.
Palisades.
Battlements.
That's what I said.
Yeah, those things. Do they have people up there?
This palace, because of the way that it is actually within the Iron City, the guards that they have on the wall of the palace are primarily ornamental. They don't actually have guards walking the walls of the palace, but they do have a guard standing in each tower.
Mm.
Very much kind of like the ceremonial guards in England. The
Okay.
guards that they kind of refer to as the beefeaters that stand vigil. although they are actual guards, their
Yeah.
primary purpose for being there is largely more ceremonial. They don't necessarily expect any trouble is actually going to happen, but they are there.
How many are... Well, okay, so basically I was looking to see if there were any, like, royal elves or... I imagine there are a fair few at the party.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
They're there in chains, dancing
Crit.
for our entertainment.
A crit. You start looking around, and the first thing you notice is actually there are not that many royal elves at the party. You do spot a few, but you'd probably say it's less than 1%. And the ones that you do find, you do notice tend to be sticking more to the outer edges. The green areas furthest away from the crowds. Which are also the least trampled of the green areas.
Is Aiden part of the 1%, you say? Okay.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a 1%er in this case.
Cool.
I mean,
Making
we're
me
walking
pay for
around
his
with
shit.
like hundreds of platinum, so I think we are in the 1%.
That would probably be a good guess. Although actually there are some fantastically wealthy people in this city.
Oh, I imagine, yeah.
You're at least in the top 5%. We'll say that.
It's gonna disappear quickly.
I'm sure it will. I'm gonna count on that.
Okay, yeah. So,
you
Aiden will
look around. You find that, like I said, there are very few elves among the group. You do notice, however, at the actual door to the palace, with a natural 20 perception, there are 2 guards at either side of the door. But in a second-story window, where you actually can see almost like, shoot, I can't think what they call them. There's a specific word for them, and I cannot think of it.
Sentries?
No, it's like the kind of window that they would use to like pour oil down.
Oh, death toll. No,
Death hole is in the
murder.
ground, but yeah. Oh, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
It is like a defensive guard area that would often have sentries in it. You do notice in that area there is actually a paladin, not in armor, but in the same uniform that Roach is currently wearing. And then standing next to him, a royal elf wearing the same uniform.
Oh. How inclusive.
I'm sorry, could you just repeat that last bit?
Yes, you see in the second-story window, above the door to the inner palace, there is a paladin wearing the same uniform Roach is, and standing next to him, a royal elf also wearing the same uniform.
I assume male.
Both are male, yes.
Okay. I will. I'll take
are we
note of his
together?
face.
Unless you've actively split up, yes, you are together.
Okay.
Yeah, Aiden hasn't gone anywhere yet. That kind of throws a loop. Yeah, I record his facial features.
How do you
I, like,
record
take-
them?
take it.
Are you grabbing a tape, VHS or something?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, he pulls out like a little quill and paper and just very quickly like jots down something.
Yeah, you don't get a perfect look at him, because I mean he is kind of concealed
Right.
behind a window. But with a natural 20, you get a good enough look
Did-
at him.
Did he have purple eyes?
He did.
Were they fully purple, like bright? Basically, like, did he only have royal vision?
That's hard to tell. You get the impression from what you saw of him. You did definitely get the impression that he was currently using royal vision.
Yeah.
The trick is, though, that it's hard to tell an elf that is royal blind from an elf that is using royal vision. The only difference is that an elf that is blind to everything but the royal, their eyes never look any different.
Is it possible to lock eyes with them?
Not in the position that he's in.
Damn,
You're
okay.
quite a bit below him, and at the angle that he's at, it would be very difficult.
You know what would get his eyes to you?
Start a
Use little
fight.
Cantrip. No, just use a little cantrip. He's using royal vision.
That's a good point.
Says the crow on the wall.
Yeah. No. The palace probably has like some sort of defenses up and detection and fucking. I'm sure the whole city does. Probably like they're
There's
watching.
a goddamn elf causing magic.
Yeah. No, that would get.
Get him!
Yeah, the two of you, as you're progressing through the party, each of you give me a second. Give me another perception check.
Sure.
This time, both of you make it.
Like right now, we're just moving. Like
We're just kind of like
you're mingling through the party. Yeah.
yeah.
24.
Roach
Fuck.
don't
Fucking hell.
I'm like very like looking at my own uniform. Like okay, almost spilled
Am I
something.
clean?
Oh
I
shit.
did- yeah.
Yeah, it's like why does the suit have to be fucking white? This is I don't want to get it dirty. Do you know how much dry cleaning is cost?
Sorry, I do not have prestidigitation, so I cannot help you.
Yeah.
That's one of the best spells.
Yeah, I know.
Have-
Alright, Ray of Frost.
fuck you! Don't do that to me.
Eodin, about 10-15 minutes later, you're kind of still keeping an eye on that elf up there as you can as you walk around. And you actually notice him lean over and whisper something and then kind of point out onto the grounds. And you kind of follow where he's pointing. And you look over and you actually see a money pouch floating out of someone's pocket.
Ooh.
And you watch as it floats over to someone's hand, and that person goes to walk off. And you watch as basically the elf says something to the paladin or to the human and points, and then you actually watch as a Titan's guard seems to kind of veer off from where they were patrolling and walk towards in the direction the person just walked off to.
Yeah, definitely. Casting spells would get me fucked.
Bitch gonna die. He's gonna
At minimum, be arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, stealing is bad
he
enough, but
literally-
magic.
He's literally using magic to steal, though. If you used like a little firework, just like a psh, psh, just like
For
you
the
get
honor
to the
of
spirit. Yeah. Be
and then
alright.
I'll have to kill you.
I mean, I have light, but I don't want to piss off the guards. Maybe there's a good time that I can try to lock eyes with him, but I'll just keep note of him for now.
Okay.
Yeah, Roach is like, keep looking off. I don't understand what that is about, but if like we're talking here, and that's a bit rude.
What? There are hundreds of people, thousands talking.
I'll guess I'll go talk to someone else then. Thanks, Aiden.
No. Sorry, I was distracted. Someone.
That's what he was talking. that kind of proves his
like, yeah, he's like, and then this is a bit hard, but my pet dog, he,
Hmm?
yeah. Never mind, Aiden. Never
I don't know,
mind.
someone just got arrested, I think, for using magic.
Apparently, they aren't getting arrested for being rude.
What?
Well, it's like, do you want a network? Maybe we could find something about. I know we kind of left. We never really. How do you say? Finished the whole demon debacle, and I would like us to, if we could maybe find some more information about them without particularly asking about them, if you understand what I mean. Maybe these lords and ladies have heard something about surrounding areas, considering they do. Their job is to know about stuff.
Yeah, but you have to consider that whatever information you're trying to get, they're also gleaming information from you. So if you go about talking about too much, they may get the idea to either report you or to use it against you. So just be very careful with your targets. I would pick people who are in nicer clothing, nobles maybe.
And drunk people.
Target them. Huh?
And drunk people.
I guess. Yeah.
Fantastic. I know just the place, and he's Roach is gonna go and try to find the rowdiest of these long table. Like the table, there's always one table that obviously had too much to drink.
There's a couple of them here, but yes.
Yeah. He would try to find the one that also has young people and that have nicest clothes. Like, I want to find the rich,
I want the
spoiled
nice
people.
young ones.
Yeah, I want to find the rich, spoiled people who are very drunk.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, I'll allow, if you would prefer, I would allow investigation on this.
I would like to perceive.
Okay.
Yeah.
You really need to get those eyes checked.
Dude, it's the sun in my eyes. I don't.
Do you need contacts?
I have them built into my helmet, and they are like.
You don't have glasses for when you take them off?
I look like a
Take it
nerd. No.
Alrighty then.
I wear glasses in real life, guys. Stop it. I realized things
Well,
went
I
wrong.
do. We all wear them, yeah.
Literally everybody in this call right
Yeah,
now wears
yeah,
glasses.
yeah.
Well, I need glasses. I don't wear mine.
You should.
Yeah.
No. My vision's
need it.
fucked.
I don't think most of you have probably seen me without glasses, unless I've taken them
No.
off to, wipe
Rub
my
your
face.
face.
Palm.
Yeah. Or face
Yeah.
palm, yeah.
Like,
That's probably the most often time you've seen me without glasses. Is face palm.
yeah.